Delanois picks up pocket nines. Best hand he's had so far tonight. Delanois betting the pot. Over to Verk.
Verk has the button. And though Davis has a pretty raggedy hand, he's getting 3-1 on the call, but declines to see the flop.
Delanois and Verk head up on the flop. Jack, King, Jack. Delanois still in front, going to the turn at 3. Neither player helped out.
I think Marlon needs to bet here.
That's exactly what he does.
And John, a bet that size is pretty much a defensive bet. He's trying to keep the pot small. He suspects he has the best hand, but he doesn't want to get into a raising war.
Test that one, and he'll really like that river, the 9, to give him the full boat.
8,000.
Again, a value bet on the end, and I don't see Gagan Verk putting another chip in the pot. Twice his opponents have made a pretty big hand on the river, and twice Verk has dodged the bullet.
So Delanois more than happy to pick up another pot, so he increases his stack, heading in the right direction. We get to that chip count here. Jerry Schrader, 64,000 in chips. In last place is Marlon Delanois, but he's climbing back. He was all the way down to about 27,000 chips. He's pumped that back up to 44,000. John Kelly alongside Michael Koenig. The lovely Leanne Tweeden along for our ride, doing the player interviews and the check presentation. Tonight, that's bumped up to $50,000.
Fold. Fold.
It's an easy fold.
Delanois gets in. Sheldon checks it down to the flop, two-handed. Deuce, ace, 3. Quickly to the turn. King of diamonds.
Check.
So far, neither wants this. The ace of diamonds.
Bill Sheldon wants to show this down and pick up a monstrous 4,000 chip pot.
At this point, get them how you can. Very tentative on that one, but still good for Mr. Sheldon, the 28-year-old out of New Jersey. Calls his poker style tight, aggressive. And after winning the last time, he has taken a big step toward achieving his career goal.
All I want to do is really be a pro poker player. Had a lot of crappy jobs. Started off working at a bird job in high school. Graduated from high school, moved on to selling shoes. That didn't work out either. Went to serving tables. Didn't work out either. The entire time, all I really wanted to do was play poker. I've taken the $25,000 that I've won, and I've used it to stake myself for my poker career.
And I think Bill Sheldon has found his calling, although, Michael, I have to admit, he looked rather, stunning in his crown. Tilted to the side a little bit, a little swagger, a little attitude.
Well, should he win tonight, we will anoint him King of the Dome.
That would be a title that fits. As we head back to the action, still all 6 players alive tonight.
Check.
Schrader checks it. We'll see a flop two-handed. King, Jack, 5. Schrader hooks up on the 5, but a flush may be in Davis's future. Both players check, a 7 on the turn.
This is a great combination hand for Davis. He's made a pair and the flush draw, and
Bingo.
Schrader lets him get there for free, and that's a terrible card. Makes 2 pair for Schrader, but completes the flush for Davis.
You probably got me beat. I'm going to see. I'm calling.
2 pair.
I got the flush.
John Davis, he was incorrect, and happily so. Predicted he was beat, but he'll take that. 15,000 in chips. But you pointed that out, though. Schrader allowed him to get to it, put himself in a bad situation, hooking up on 2 pair.
Yeah, one of the attributes that these players have shown us in winning their way into this $50,000 match is an ability to know when they're ahead and not let the competition get there easy. That time, Schrader blundered. He's got a pair of 6s.
They don't look any better.
Will he punish the competition?
We We shall see.
Call.
Simply smooth calling his pocket pair. To the flop, heads up, jack, 8-4. Once again, Schrader's best hand becomes second best. Martin will pick that one up. Jason Martin, out of the United Kingdom. He's a 37-year-old poker player, and he says he plays how he feels. Now, keep an eye on him, because if he wins, well, let's just say this guy does know how to celebrate.
After my team, Manchester United, won the league for the first time in a lot of years, had a lot to drink, so the clothes started coming off. Next thing I knew, I was outside the pub, running up and down the road naked. After winning the 25,000, it was a bit of sort of shock at first. I didn't think about streaking at all, but if I won a 50,000 tonight, we'll see. If I win $1 million, you might just see me streaking down Las Vegas Strip.
I got to tell you, that's one unique way to celebrate. Buck naked, running down the strip. We might see that tonight. And there is his longtime girlfriend, Louise. And she's saying, yeah, let's celebrate, honey. Win tonight.
Make me proud.
I love it. I've seen all kinds of celebrations in my years covering this kind of stuff, and that's very, very individualistic. Back to the action. Everybody fully clothed.
Sheldon pots it up.
Gagan steps aside, and Bill Sheldon out of New Jersey will take that pot now.
3 hands in a row. Oh, a little special. I don't know.
Ooh, Schrader.
Very nice.
I'll call.
The bar none strongest starting hand there is in poker.
He merely calls,
Looking for action.
Check from
and
me.
he's going to get it out of the 2 blinds.
Three-way to the flop. Davis, Verk, Schrader, 5-8 queen.
Verk has picked up a flush draw, and he's going to bet it.
Davis steps out of the way.
Raise.
Schrader quickly saying, I'm putting some more sugar on this one. Verk likes his chances of catching another spade.
Well, he's getting great pot odds here.
Absolutely. Jack, which helps him out.
And I think that card might commit Verk to seeing the river.
10,000 from Schrader.
Look at this, John. He's getting about 4-1 on the call here, and he's really slightly better than a 3-1 underdog. That is a good call. He needs a spade, a jack, and he got the spade.
Bang! Verk gets hooked up. Will he bet? He pushes with 10,000.
And I think Schrader needs to fold here.
He knows. He's feeling it. Did I let him get to it?
I got to call. Yeah, I call.
That
He
is
makes the call, and he will not like the result.
really poor call right there. I mean, honestly, the only way anybody bets into that river right there is if they have a pair of aces beaten.
Absolutely. Well, he makes the call, and that hurts, but it's good for Gagan Verk, increasing his chip lead. Still six-handed at the MansionPoker.com PokerDome Challenge.